New Fun Comics number 2 had a cover date of March 1935, featured numerous stories such as Jack Wood's story, written by Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson. And Jack Woods was the first DC character to appear on 2 different comic book covers, and the first character to be featured on 2 DC covers in a row, and in fact, every DC comic published at this time, since there was only 2 of them. Ivanhoe was featured again in this issue with another new story from Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson, and going under the alias Sir Walter Scott, as the story was adapted from the novel by the real famous author Sir Walter Scott, with artwork by Charles Flanders. There was a text article in issue number 2 based on popular movies at the time, including photographs of Frankie Thomas and Rin Tin Tin. There was a fun mail letters page, and this was the first DC's letters page ever in history. And William Stanky promoting readers to become a president of their own local fun club with a coupon they could mail in. And Little Linda was a one-page comic story from writer and artist Whitney Ellsworth. And this was his first comic book work and the beginning of a long relationship with DC throughout the Golden Age. Vincent Vin Sullivan was born June 5th, 1911, lived until February 3rd, 1999. He was a pioneering American comic book editor, artist, and publisher. As an editor for National Allied Publications, the future DC Comics, he was responsible for buying Superman from creators Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, and edited the superhero in his first appearance in Action Comics number 1 in 1938. In addition, Sullivan drew the premiere cover of Detective Comics number 1, the series that eventually would launch the hit character Batman. After leaving National Comics in 1940, Sullivan was hired by the McNaught newspaper syndicate to form a new comic book publishing house. This became the Columbia Comic Corporation, publishing Columbia Comics, where Sullivan launched the superhero title Big Shot Comics, publishing early works by Gardner Fox, Craig Flessel, and Ogden Whitney, among others. Columbia Comics' several superheroes featured, including Skyman. Unhappy with the reluctance of the owners to develop more original series, Sullivan left Columbia in 1943 and formed his own magazine enterprises, running that until 1958.
Heritage Auctions is the world's largest collectibles auctioneer, with 40 collectible categories and nearly 1 million online bidder members. Whether you're an experienced collector hunting for that elusive item, or a novice considering the sale of a valuable family heirloom, put the expertise and market strength of Heritage Auctions to work for you. Visit us today at ha.com to find out for yourself why Heritage Auctions is the world's largest collectibles auctioneer.